Making kids smile is a big part of what we do. They should be coming to school happy, smiling, excited, and if they're not, then we're doing something wrong. I think the biggest thing that made me start wanting to be a teacher is I wanted to be a coach, and I thought, this is a great way to combine two things that I really love, which is coaching and history. So I became a social studies teacher. I wanted to have an impact in as many other classrooms as I possibly could. And so, I thought about all right, how can I create great environments and great opportunities for kids? And I guess I guess the best way to do that is not to just do in one classroom, but to have, the ability to do in lots of classrooms. And so I decided I wanted to be a principal. The kindergarten and first graders were eating lunch, and they just started chanting my name, spontaneously. They're like, Mr. M, Mr. M. And I'm like, what is going on right now? And I realized, I guess, I think the thing is just, I was able to see, how, I don't know, how impactful what we do is. And sometimes, you feel there's, 800 something kids here, and do I, am I building a connection with each one of them each day? And when you have something like that, you realize you are. And I always tell people I'm the best kind of famous, because here I'm very famous, but I can go other places and nobody knows who I am, which is great. The best thing about being a principal is people. Just getting to know that I can have an impact, or I can interact with or support families, students, teachers, the community. The people here have made it what it is, and we've worked together to build a whole culture around the idea of being manatees and swimming each day, which is, show kindness, work hard, include all, maintain a growth mindset. So when we talk about swimming here, every single kid in this building knows what that means, and they know how to do it. They know what it looks like in different places. Rather than always look at what we're not doing well, let's look at what we're doing great at and use that to influence the areas where we need to grow in. Ways for me to know that it's successful is that everything we do here comes back to swim. And we exceeded growth last year, so we've made a lot of steps in the last in the last 3 years, and we're not done yet. These are the kids, these are the people that will become the leaders of our community. These are the people that will become the leaders of our world, and what type of leaders do we want to help build together with our parents? Is somebody that we think is worthy of this honor? That means the most to me, is just knowing that other people who do the work see the positive things that I'm doing here.